so once again, it's my honor to assist the chiefs in naming the truck and to give our truck something honorable and strong and something we can be proud of and something that can serve us for many years. But before I start, I always want to acknowledge the trucks that came before our new ones. So engine 2 is Makakoa and engine 13 is Haleakala. We send them out into retirement gracefully. You know, they're going to be some very dependable trucks for us. So I'll start with engine 2. The name is Kapukawa Ahi Kanana. First off, the mini truck also, as you can see, is Peahi. Peahi was suggested by some of the members of engine 2, named after the area of Peahi and of the famous surf spot. So Sabanao Peahi. Peahi means fan. And not to fan the fire and make it big, but I think how our kupuna saw it was, everybody knows what Jaws looks like, right? That big ferocious wave. So when it breaks and it spits out, it is in reference to the fan of the Peahi. So Peahi also means a hand, the bones of the hand is referred to Peahi. And it refers to how we always work with our hands as firemen. We're hands-on and we get the job done using our hands. It also means to be humble or to flatten something out. There's a word called pepehi, means to strike. If I strike you and you to fall flat, that's in the reference to the word pe. And ahi, of course, means fire. So it can also mean to humble fire, to humble it. So I thought that was a good connection. So in looking for a name to match what they chose for the mini truck, I chose Kapukawa Ahi Kanana. It connects to the old name of the truck, which was Makakoa, which is a fierce warrior. And this is one of our strongest names too. So Pukawa is a general or a champion on a field of battle, a leader of men. Ahi Kanana, Ahi refers to the fish. When Kupuna caught the fish and it pulled the line, you heard the story of how the line would go so fast over the gunnel of the canoe, it would create fire, hence the name. And Kupuna admired that fish. Kanana was like ferocious, like if you back a wild boar into a corner and how you would fight to get out. That's the description of the word. So literally the word, the name means ferocious warrior, a champion. So the name of engine 2. We move on to engine 13, honoring the man, Ikua Purdy. A little history on how the name came to be. Years back, when engine 5 came online, and they didn't want to let go of the name Paniolo. And so they ended up naming the new truck Paniolo Elua, is what they have now. I suggested at that time Ikua to honor Hawaii's most famous cowboy. We have some connections in the fire department to the rodeo and cowboy culture. So in the back burners, we always held that name. So I think it's more appropriate when engine 13 came on, being that Ikua resided in Ulupalakua, the name came out and we suggested the name to the truck with the permission of the Purdy family. It's our honor to live up to the standard that Ikua Purdy stood for. Little background on the name too. Ikua is an older name for the month of October, which is Ikuwa with a W, made famous in the chant Iku Mau Mau, Ikuwa. So Ikuwa literally means a time to stand. Iku, to stand, and wa is the time to stand. So it was a rally cry for the people. Back in the day, the place where they got canoes was in Makawao area when the forest was down lower. So they would cut the cord tree, and they would do the rally cry, and they needed everybody's help to go up there and pull the tree down, and hence the chant came from that. So the name in its Hawaiian sense means time to stand. And that's what we do. When we answer a call, we answer an emergency, we rise up to meet that challenge in the same way Purdy did in his many feats. So on that note, I'd like to call up Parish's dad, Mr. Palmer Spurdy.